Oh, hi there fellow traveler. I hope that you are doing great and that the day is treating you good. My name is Matilda and this is Elias, and we have been traveling around New Zealand for a couple of months now, and in today's video we're gonna guide you through the southern island. We will take you through our way through and give you a little bit of tips and tricks along the way, and pretty much just tell you about the things that we don't want you to miss out on when you're traveling the South Island. So we started out in Picton, which is the city that connects the northern island with the southern island with a ferry. And we didn't stay here that long actually, we only had a night, but it looks pretty cute and we really like the town. However, we did see our first stingrays. It was 3 of them just swimming along in the bay, and it was really cool, so keep an eye out for that. And also when you're going over with the ferry, you should definitely go outside because you can see dolphins. Our first real stop was actually in Kaikura, and this is a city that's still recovering from an earthquake that happened 2016. However, it's a really small and beautiful city, and we stayed in a small, not so fresh camping site, but it was okay, you know, for 2 nights, just charging up the batteries and doing everything that you should be doing, you know, take a shower and doing laundry and all of that stuff. We explored the town a little bit, and the best part in Kaikura was actually the whale watch and seeing the dolphins swim in the water, you know, playing with the waves and playing with each other and all of that. It was really beautiful. Whale watch Kaikura does really care about the whales. They don't use any tools that might scare or make the whales disorientated in the water. They have studied the whales for a very long time and knows the behavior, and they really respect the whales. And that's pretty much why we decided to go with in Kaikura, because they do respect the animal and, you know, giving them their peace and quiet in their natural habitat pretty much. So if you want to go on a whale watch, you should definitely go in Kaikura. Fun fact though, that's maybe not be so much fun, is if you litter in the ocean or near the ocean, I think this actually applies in the entire Kaikura, but if you litter here, you will get a fine on 10,000 New Zealand dollars. That is approximately 65,000 Swedish krona if you litter. So keep your trash in your pocket until you get to a trash bin. After Kaikura we went to Christchurch to pay our respects to all the people that died in the Al Noor mosque terror attack. 51 people actually lost their lives here, and it felt important to us to, you know, just go there and show our respect. So may you all rest in peace. This was actually the only stop that we had for Christchurch, because our goal was to actually reach Queenstown. However, before getting there, we drove down to the Mackenzie country, which is an area full of amazing nature. You have Lake Tekapo, Lake Pukaki, the Mackenzie International Dark Sky Reserve, I think it's called. There's almost no light pollution here, so you can see the sky amazingly beautiful. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, I have a little bit to come before we come there. Lake Tekapo and Lake Pukaki is 2 of 3 turquoise lakes surrounded by snow-capped mountains. Lake Pukaki is bigger and has the best view over Mount Cook. The color of both lakes are created by rock floor from surrounding glaciers. Now, if these 2 lakes with the surrounding mountains haven't made you feel small enough, how about some stargazing? There is only 13 dark sky reserves in the entire world, and down here in the Mackenzie area you actually have 1 of them. There's actually almost pitch black out here. There's no light pollution at all. We don't really have any good pictures from our camera, but it looked like this. Insert pictures from the camera. When you see it through your eyes, it looks like this. Insert a picture from Google here. It was incredible, and you should actually do your research about this and Google up the specific date where you can see the Milky Way as its best. So if you want to enhance your experience even more, you should definitely go up to Mount John and visit the observatory up there. Here you can actually join a night tour and use the most powerful telescope in the entire New Zealand, where you can see up to 50 million stars. It's crazy. I really wish that we'd done that, but we only had like 2 weeks of travel, so if we're coming back we're definitely going out here. Next stop is the lovely town of Queenstown. My favorite town throughout all New Zealand. I really wish that we had more days here. I didn't really feel like that I was done, so if we're coming back we're definitely going to Queenstown. You can go up the mountain during the day and the night. We actually took a hike up the mountain and it was a really hot day, so it was hard, but we did it, and I'm actually glad that we did. So if you do have the strength, you should definitely go hiking up and then go by the gondola down or whatever. So if you go up during the night, you have activities like you can go with the luge, you can ride the mountain bikes down, and you can actually also go paragliding, which looked really cool. You should definitely try that out. If you go up during the night, you can actually join some wine tasting or go on a stargazing tour. And this too is actually something that I put on our bucket list for when we come back, because I know that we're going back someday to Queenstown. So when you are in Queenstown, you should definitely go check out Milford Sound. We actually booked a bus tour. It took about 3 hours, and I totally recommend this. The bus driver had so much information about Milford Sound and the surrounding area that you were like bombed with information, and that was so cool. Despite the name, Milford Sound is actually a fjord, not a sound. It is also the only fjord in New Zealand that is accessible by road. However, it's a very remote location, bounded by steep cliffs and dense rainforests. So if you go by bus, it will take 1 day. It's 3 hours out to Milford Sound, and then you go out Milford Sound, and then you have another 3 hours back. So if you're driving by yourself, it will definitely take you 2 days, because you are gonna want to stop on multiple places. The nature here is just crazy, and you can actually drink the water straight from the waterfalls because the water is so clean. Oh, it was just amazing. But you won't have a signal, so just heads up. And if you plan to drive to Milford Sound by yourself, you should definitely check out where you can sleep for the night, because there's plenty of people coming here every single day, and the hostels and the camping site around the area get full quite easily, so you should definitely check that up and book ahead. So next up is Franz Josef Glacier. This is one of the steepest glaciers in the entire New Zealand. Descending from its origin height in the Southern Alps, deep into the lush native rainforests of Westlands National Park, it also moves faster than your average glacier, around 50 centimeters per day. This creates some truly incredible features in the glacier, such as ice caves and tunnels, all of which are constantly changing and evolving, so no 2 days are ever the same. There's plenty of stuff doing around France, around this glacier. You can walk in the tunnels, you can go on guided tours, you can ride with helicopters over it, you can walk on it, you can walk to it, which is what we did. But yeah, you should definitely go there. It's beautiful and really cool. After Franz Josef, the entire drive back up to Picton along the coastline is incredibly beautiful. You have shitloads of sandflies, which makes it horrible to even leave the car. But when you stop, just look around, because it's really beautiful. The last stop before Picton is actually Abel Tasman, and we had a horrible time at Abel Tasman. Oh my god! Plenty of people actually says that it's so beautiful, that you have you know, you can kayaking, you can do some snorkeling, and it's really a good time to relax. But we found it's just so weird and sketchy because we were driving to the wrong place at first, so just everything just went downhill from there. Coming down to a campsite that it said it was closed because it was full, but it was almost empty, pretty much. Everything just felt so sketchy, and I don't know, it just didn't feel safe. And the roads were... Oh my god! Oh, I don't even want to talk about the roads. They were so bumpy. There's only gravel. You have, you know, just steep down, steep up, no rails. You know, it's just completely... Yeah, it was just horrible. But plenty of people say that it's nice, so I do think that you should give it a shot. But just book in advance, because they only... To that camping site down at Abel Tasman, they only take booking through internet, so you need to book in advance. After Abel Tasman, you drive up to Picton and you take the ferry to Wellington, and ta-da, you're in the Northern Island. But that will be in next video, So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the video about the Northern Island. We upload videos every Thursday and Monday morning, New Zealand time though. Thank you so much for watching. That's all for today's video. Bye!